Hey guys, good morning. Mestre Sucuri coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. I just wanted to take a moment because I'm really excited to tell you guys what's been going on. I know I'm constantly on the internet telling you guys what I'm doing and showing off my amazing kids and students and just how great and how fortunate I am to be here in Japan doing what I do. Okay, for the last year, we've all been going through this incredibly crazy, once in a lifetime pandemic. So have I. And like everybody else, we're also here doing our best to stay afloat and to do what we can to keep our projects going. As a lot of you know, that my dream to come to Japan was always to create like a Brazilian slash Latin international cultural center. We've done that, and we reached our goal in 2018 when we opened Fundraiser, which is used by a lot of international and local artists to promote music and especially Latin American, Brazilian, and international music that we can do here. So, Capoeira has also been moving forward, doing the best it can, and I'm doing my best to lead in the most positive and culturally enriching way I can. So, like most people, I've had to cut back, and a lot of things were canceled last year and over the last year that generally tend to go and support what we do. So to help support our project, especially Samba Cerea, which is a restaurant like most restaurants are doing very, very, very low sales, and it's not easy. And fortunately here we're getting some governmental help, but it's not enough to really do what we got to do. So in order to keep us going and in order to support us, as many people have asked how they can support Capoeira Zoador and Samba de Sereia, I've decided to create a giant crowdfunding online fundraiser for people who consider themselves fans and people who love what we do and want to support what we do in a positive way. I'm constantly getting emails, and thank you everybody so much for the love-filled emails that I'm getting, and it just inspires me to do more and more all the time. So let me get right down to it. I'm planning next month, March 2021, to launch 2 new music projects. No one does CDs anymore, so I will call them a CD, but there will be digital downloads from our Capoeira on a homepage. I want to stay away from the big names such as iTunes and like, for example, Amazon, because they actually take a lot of what you support us with. So I'd rather stay away from them and do it ourselves, especially since technology is changing and I can do it from my own homepage. So I've also got my new book. The title's still working. It's not there. Contemporary Issues in the International Capoeira Community, where I've interviewed a dozen well-known international capoeira masters and get their opinions on the state and where we need to go from now after the pandemic comes to an end. That right now will only be in English, but if it gets enough support and we get enough support for what we're doing, I'll have it translated to Japanese also, and theoretically into Portuguese. But those things cost a lot of money to do, to get translators and editors, and it's not an easy project or process. So all support is welcome. So if you'd like to support us, next month, March, we'll be doing a bunch of online things to really reach out to our online community. People who want to support me and Mestre Linguiça. If you're already a Patreon supporter at Mestre Vibes, thank you. Is the most helpful thing that you can do. It's as little as a $5 a month monthly subscription. You'll be keyed in and tuned into everything we're doing. For example, I think about it this way, right? We used to buy CDs for 2,500 yen, or about $25. Now, because of the way things change, it's really hard. But if you think about that, then think about that. If you were to join Patreon for $5 a month, then you would be basically supporting us to do 2 CDs a year. So just with those 2 CDs that I'm going to be putting on for our Patreon people, which way they will have access to that and so much more, including the new book. So if for as little as $5 a month, you can get everything we do throughout the whole year. We also have a $10 and a $25 Patreon supporter. So take a look at our Patreon page. I'll put the link below. If you're interested in just supporting once a year, which is something we're going to be doing, I'm hoping that every March I can do something that just inspires people and helps a lot. So this March, next month, we will be doing some online community stuff. So keep tuned. This project is for our Capoeira Zoador fans of what we do. You don't have to be Capoeira Zoador, just love Capoeira. And also for our Samba de Sereia fans. We have so many people on Instagram, Twitter, and I feel blessed and thank you all for constantly liking and subscribing and clicking and sharing. It really does help, and it really shows how much you guys support and love what we do. So if you love Samba de Sereia and you love Capoeira Zoador, come out, support. The new digital downloads of the 2 CDs, one is Capoeira Zoador Volume 4. Then the other CD is the Mestre Vibes Volume 1. And I'm blessed to have so many great friends and musicians who are coming out, such as Marcelo Kimura, Beteo Take, Dario Sakamoto, Paul Dreyer. So many people are collaborating on this so that Mestre Linguiça and I can put out an Afro-Brazilian bass. But really, this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. And I've had to study a lot how to use software and what's the best way to get it out to you guys. So we've got 2 new CDs coming out. They'll both be available to download from our homepage, directly supporting what we do. And also, hopefully by next month, I have my new book out also. So I've planned so much for 2021. So for all of you amazing people who are constantly supporting us and want to support next month, hold off, not now. March is our big month, and we'll be having a lot of online information for all our community supporters. Guys, Mestre Sucuri, I love you. Thank you for always supporting. And be ready, because March 2021 will be a great month. And I'm so hyped up and so excited for 2021 to be the best year ever. Stay safe, and let's go.